Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to Skierniewice near Warsaw in Poland, where you join us on day 4 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships 2022. It's day 2 of the juniors, and what you're about to see this afternoon is 2 B groups from the 69 and the 76 kilo classes. It's slightly more complicated even than that, but we will talk you through it as the session goes on. And this is previewing the 2 A groups, which will lift this evening. I'm joined again in the commentary booth by Rob Esselins.
Hello,
Welcome
everyone.
back, Rob.
Thank you, Martin.
Another great day so far.
Yes, we've already had quite some records again today.
And great battles.
And great battles, and sadly some drama as well. But yeah, what's sport without drama?
Well, for every winner there has to be a loser, or no one will bother watching.
That is true. But indeed, it's only Monday, second day of the juniors, and we've had quite some amazing performances already.
You're right, it's Monday, Rob. I'm in Thursday mode because we started 4 days ago.
That is true.
So it's the 4th day of my powerlifting 10 days, and first out is Valerie Velemanova from Czechia, and she is taking 137.5 kilos for her opening squat. So we said 2 flights of junior women lifters back to back. Both are B flights, but the scores posted will contend for medals when the A flights lift later. And yesterday 2 medals were won from the B flights. So let's see if it happens again today. Velemanova takes the first squat of the session. Oh, that's deep.
Yeah. That was 137.5 kilos on the bar. And 3 white lights, that is a good lift for her. We start the session well.
And yes, all referees give white lights. The referees for this session, the center referee is from Germany, side referees from Poland and Bulgaria, and the technical controller for the session that you probably see quite a lot through the afternoon is from Slovakia. And this is Jasmina Juliet Havnen, my apologies, from Norway.
19 years old, so her first appearance in the junior class. That's a good lift for her. Already been competing for 5 years, Martin.
Yeah. And her first as a junior.
Yes. And she
Now,
looked really happy with
Lotta
that.
Leinberger from Ireland. Next out, 145 kilos on the bar. You love this new Irish outfit, don't you, Rob?
I do. On the picture we still saw the old one. This is the brand new one developed between the Irish Federation and SBD. I want to get my hands on one of those. ...145 kilos on the bar for Lotta Leinberger from Ireland. The lucky green.
Very smooth.
Yeah, very solid squat. 3 white lights. That was deep and strong. And
A little happy skip.
yeah.
She's got the first squat out of the way. Always a big moment in a
Indeed.
squat competition. Now Sofia Pilvax from Austria, 145 kilos. Last year as a junior, a lifter we've commented on several times before. Been competing for 5 years. She's opening 10 kilos below her squat PB.
You tend to notice that lifters who have been in the game for quite a while do take safer openers than some rather new lifters.
Why do you think that might be?
Experience, Martin. Experience.
Looks good. in the SPD Phoenix kit, if I'm not mistaken.
That is correct. 3 whites for Sophia.
Well, we've just had pillbacks, and just ignore that on your screen. This
there we
is
go.
Esther Salai from Hungary, 152.5 kilos. And when you see in the graphic first place and third to second, just bear in mind that that is in the group rather than in the battle for medals. Oh, she came up really. I love the way the head moved and the head led the body up.
Exactly, 3 white lights. And indeed, Martin, it's like you say, the body always tends to follow where the eyes look at. That's also something they say, if you're about to be in a car crash or if your car is spinning, always look to the direction you want to go to and the rest will follow. Jordan Bright from Ireland, 155 on the bar. This is 7.5 kilos below her personal best to start off her competition. .5, 10, 5-ish kilos below personal best are very nice numbers to start with. They should feel rather easy and there's always some room for improvement. Wow.
Oh, very quick.
Very quick. Very quick, like a pogo stick.
Easy
3 white
decision
lights
for the referees. Now, Iduna Bink from the Netherlands. Am I saying that right, Rob?
Yes, that is correct. Iduna Bink. 157.5. Coached by Piotr van den Hoek.
5 kilos away from her PB.
Get the command. 157.5.
Looks good.
Very easy. And that is a good lift.
One more lifter in the first round, and it's Asuda Daglioglu from Turkey, 160 kilos. Now she is opening on her PB.
22 years old, still a year as a junior to come.
Just to say, we'll have some more 69B group lifters in the second flight.
Exactly.
Because there are relatively fewer 76 class lifters. It's just the way they've split the groups. But all 69s in both flights today and this evening will be competing for the same prizes. Looks good.
Oh, not
no,
deep enough.
No, you weren't sure, Rob?
Yeah. I thought the hips were a bit high.
On the border.
On the border, yeah.
Now, Valerie Velimanova, Czechia. Also her last year as a junior. She's opening on 145 kilos. PB is 142.5. Total PB is 403, so somewhere in that there's a Czechia national record.
Yes, should be. There's a good lift, and indeed, Martin, she is nominated with a deadlift of 178, so that should be a national record in Czechia.
And we're into the second round, and it's Havnen of Norway out first. 150 kilos, a 7.5 kilo jump from her opener, and this will be a new personal best.
Yes.
Only 19, as you say. She's having her first experience of a European Junior Championship.
Yes. And the youngest of the group.
She smiles
Yeah,
as
always
she
with a
brings it
smile.
up.
Good lift.
2-1, the far side referee from Bulgaria, who's actually sitting her exam today, and we wish her well. Gave that a red light. And when she saw the whites from the other two, her heart would probably have sunk.
Yeah.
Now, Lotta Leinberger, 152.5 kilos, to take her within 2.5 kilos of her personal best.
Yes. Coached by Jay Farron from ABS with the fancy fanny pack. He's known for that.
Well, it's certainly fancy.
Absolutely.
Fancy and sparkly.
Fancy and sparkly. Lotta Leinberger. 152.5. And that is a good lift for Ireland.
Now, so Sophia Pilvax, 152.5 kilos, to take her within 2.5 kilos of her personal best.
Another one of the Austrian army. 17 of them this week, we will see. For national team PR.
That looks good.
Yeah, it does. She nods, she agrees, she knows it's good. 3 white lights, nothing to say on this lift. Unless, except that it's good, of course. Very good. Esther Salai from Hungary now, 162.5. Been competing for 7 years, Martin.
Yeah, since she was 14 years old. We've seen her as a sub-junior, now as a junior. She competed in Budapest in August, if I remember correctly, in the bench-only competition. And indeed, she's got the equal highest opening bench in this group.
Hungary has some great bench pressers.
Yeah. Looks
Easy.
good.
Yeah. 2-1. It's called for depth on by the
Oh, Jordan
left referee.
Bright. Sorry, Rob, I talked
No worries,
across you there.
No worries. I was a bit slow with my analysis. Jordan Bright. 165 kilos on the bar. Competing up to 1 year, so brand new in the game. First international appearance. But their future will be looking bright.
I did think of that, but I thought, no, I'm not going to say it, but Rob probably will.
You know me. $165 on the bar for Jordan from Ireland. Wow.
Yeah, same lift. She just goes all the way down, hits the bottom, and bounces
Also,
back up
look
again.
at the efficiency of this lift.
Yeah.
There is plenty more where that came from. Iduna Bink, 165, 7.5 kilo jump, and this will give her a new personal best by 2.5 kilos. Brings that up nicely, and they look deep enough as well.
Just waiting for the referees.
And we have
Looks to be a problem, and
3 white plates,
3 white paddles.
3 white paddles. For the people at home, if the electronic devices do malfunction, the referees still have a red and a white colored plate to indicate whether it's a good lift or not. In this case, we have 3 white plates, and that is a good lift.
Now, Asuda Daglioglu.
She did not hit this in the previous one because she didn't go deep enough.
Actually, I think the first G is silent. I think it's Daglioglu. That's what we'll go with.
Yeah, Daglioglu. Decided to go up by 10 kilos. It's always a risky move unless you're absolutely certain that you can hit it, of course.
Representing Turkey.
Yeah.
Oh, nice and deep. What a battle. Should be good.
Yeah, should be. Yeah, 3 wet lads and she's on the board. Everyone is on the board.
And into the third round, and it's Velamanova out first. 150 kilos on the bar. Big new PB if she gets it. She actually PB'd in the second round. This is to take it 5 kilos further.
2 PB or not 2 PB?
Is that the question?
That is the question.
Yeah, she smiled. As soon as she got through
really
that
happy with
sticking
that.
point, she knew she'd got it. 3 white lights.
She PB'd.
That answered your question.
Yes, 3 white lights, a very good and strong lift, and there is more there for the future to come.
Now, Havnen from Norway next. 152.5 for her. And again, a 5K PB. She PB'd, well, 5K on her incoming PB because she hit a PB with 150 in the second round. As you said, Rob, the youngest lifter in this group, only 19 years of age.
Yep. Another smile there.
She smiles.
Yeah. 3 white lights. And she's very happy with that. Good lift for Norway.
Now, Lotte Leinberger. 155 to equal her PB.
$155 kilos. Oh, I see her list is 155.5, so that should be a
It's
national
not a
record.
PB
yeah.
then, but it's as close as she can get
Yeah.
without risking it. Well spotted.
So she's probably a national record holder in the junior 69s. And that moved well. On the national competition, she would have added 1 kilo
Actually,
extra.
she's not the junior record holder because Bright got 165 in the second round.
Oh, she must have been.
So, yeah, been. But I
Yeah.
think with that 165, Bright would have taken the Irish national
Exactly.
record.
You're right.
Now, Sofia Pilvax, 160 kilos. Another one that smiles when she
Yeah.
breaks through the sticking point.
$160 on the bar for Sophia. Nice and deep. Oh,
No smile this time.
no smile this time.
Unfortunately, gave it all she could.
Yeah.
Now Esther Salai from Hungary, PB 165 on the bar, 167.5. These lifters are all really pushing to their limits today.
Exactly.
And when we move to the second group at the end of this round, we will have 3 more 69 kilo lifters and 4 76 kilo lifters.
$167.5 kilos for Esther Salai
For a new PB.
for a new PB.
Oh, that looks good.
You can actually tell that she's very experienced by the way she squats. Good lift to her.
3 white lights.
Yes.
Now, Iduna Bink, the Netherlands, 170. Well, her PB coming in was 162.5. She beat that in the second round and now looking to go yet 5 kilos higher than that.
A lot of people from the Netherlands in the crowd. They will cheer on. 170. Big PR. Iduna Bink. If she makes this lift, they'll find her a real Bink in the Netherlands.
No,
Oh.
just too much.
But nice try though. It's indeed PR territory. It's always like the unknown regions.
Well, she got a PR with her second round attempt. Couldn't get another one. Now, Dalioglu from Turkey, my apologies. 22-year-old with a PB of 160. Beat that in the second round. Now taking 167.5. Turkish coach looks on. No. Brave try, but she does leave with a PB nonetheless.
Yeah.
And there are 2 more lifters in this group. And then we move straight on with the second group. Next up is Bright with 175. Well, she came in with a PB of 162.5. And we think that was the Irish junior record. She has added to that in the second round, 165, and now she's taking it another 10 kilos further. This will be a huge personal improvement if she makes this.
She must feel really confident, and you know, if we saw her last 2 squats, they just flew up. And she only has been competing for up to 1 year, so before her it must have been the other Irish lifter,
Yes.
Leinberger, who had the record, but now this brand new girl is taking the record once
Same
again.
technique, and it just pops up.
Wow.
And it just seems she could put anything on her back
Yeah.
and she would do it. The technique
Look
is
at
wonderful.
her face. Look at her face. She doesn't know where her capabilities lie. So she will be squatting 200 in no time.
Yeah,
She could have done a fourth and a fifth attempt today.
yeah,
as
she
well.
could. She could have been well into the 180s.
Yes,
There's a
for sure.
400-pound squat there for sure.
For sure. Yeah,
But little steps get you there.
exactly. Now
Big
we go.
steps potentially break you.
I agree, Martin. Well said. And now we go into the next flight.
And I'm not sure I've ever commented on a lifter from Portugal before.
Yes, that is true. We have seen Luisa Vargas, who also works for White Light Media. I'm not sure if she lives for Portugal though. Might
But
be UK.
anyway, this is Lopez from Portugal, 122.5 kilos. Lovely and deep.
Yeah, that is a good lift.
Hola is the cry from the crowd.
Yes, good
3
lift.
white lights.
And indeed, we have commented on the Portuguese before. Luisa Vargas, she is lifting in the open 63s later this week. And she's been in the game for a while.
Now this is Brunhofer from Austria. And can I stress this is still the 69 group? There are only 4 lifters in the 76s in this session.
122.5 kilos on the bar.
Oh, that's nice and deep.
And that's a good lift. So indeed, Martin, the 69s have been split up in 3 groups. The first group we already saw because there were so many. Now, still in the B flight, the rest of the 69s. And later tonight, we will get the top of the 69s.
Oh, and it's going to be a great session this evening.
Yes.
If you're watching this, you're not sure what to do tonight, tune in. It's going to be fantastic. And just double checking, it's 1800 local time.
This is Sandra Kuserova. Czechia. $130 kilos on the bar for her. And that is a good lift. 2 to 1.
Well, she got 1 yellow.
Yeah.
Not quite sure what that might have been for. Normally be a foot movement or beating the command. Now Dankova, 22 years old with a PB of 145. And she's opening 132.5, and she is the first of the 76s to make an appearance.
$132.5. I love the hair.
Well, when you grow your mullet, Rob, you'll be able to do that as well.
Who wants to see that?
Me.
132.5.
Oh, it's a great lift.
Yeah, solid opener. 2 to 1.
Well,
Good
she
lift.
got a red for depth from the near side referee from Poland.
Yeah.
It's actually the great Jaroslav Olek, who was really in contention in the World Open only last week in Denmark. And this week he's back in Poland in the referee's chair. And this is Martina Piatkowska from Poland, 147.5.
Indeed, Jaroslav just nearly lost to Kjell Bakelund from Norway in the Equip Championships. Still very respectable since he's much older as well. But Martina Piatkowska, 147.5. Now I'm not sure if that will be deep enough. No,
You're right, Rob.
2 reds.
Watch the replay. Yes, and talking about Oleg, I think he's always been strong, and he always will be strong.
He always will be. He's still squatting way over 350 kilos, only at 74 kilo body weight.
Now, Mia Kovacs, Ireland. Unlike the other 2 Irish lifters we've seen, she is in the 76s. Her PB is 147.5, and that is what she opens with.
Exactly. 147.5. Looks very strong.
Just wait for the referees, and yes,
three
it's
whites,
a good lift. 3 white
Now,
lights.
Kovac, isn't that like rather a name that comes from Hungary-ish region?
Yeah,
Serbia?
and Leinberg, I think, is a Lithuanian name as well, or
Indeed.
Latvian, Latvian origin, but now Irish. Now Nina Heikkinen. I nearly said Heineken. Freudian slip.
That's because of Jordi that we commented on earlier this
Heikkinen.
week. Yeah, that was Jordi Heineken.
160 kilos on the bar.
Yes.
Final lift in the first round. A reminder that at the end of this flight we'll have a 10-minute break, and then we'll come back and do it all again in bench press. And one of the beauties of splitting it this way is we only have 10-minute breaks rather than 20-minute breaks, because as one group is lifting, the other group can be warming up. And just a quick summary: in the 69s, Bright leads with 175. In the 76s, Heikkinen leads with 160. Now Marta Lopez, Portugal, her second attempt, 130 kilos, which would be a personal best.
And she is coached by Luisa Vargas, who will appear later this week in the Open 63s. Indeed, I think this is one of the very first appearances of Portugal. Luisa's been in the game for a while, but I think she's been lifting for UK before. I'm not sure about that, so.
Lovely and deep, and brings it back
very
up.
Deep. Very nice. 3 white lights. And a second good lift from Marta.
Now the same weight on the bar, 130 kilos for Cornelia Brunhofer, Austria. Another of the Austrian army you were talking about.
Another
Rob.
one.
17 here this week.
A lot of lifters, but not as many as the Polish, I will presume. 130, only 5 kilos shy from her personal best. Very deep. And gets it back up.
And just to confirm, the last 2 lifters you've seen in the second round have been in the 69s. And now Kukarova, 137.5 for her. She will be the last of the 69s in the second round. The next 4 will be in the 76s.
137.5. Was very easy.
Got it 2-1. Yeah. We knew it was on the border. We wouldn't like to say which way. I guess we thought it was going to be a 2-1,
Yeah,
but we didn't know which way the 2-1 was going to go.
indeed. From this side, it looked a bit high, but it was certainly strong.
Now Lucy Dankova, Czech Republic, Czechia, 142.5.
22 years old. .5 kilos below her personal best. And the low bar squat stance.
Certainly. Look at how far down that is. Almost ripping her arms out of her sockets.
Yes.
It's that
Talk
low
about
down.
flexibility.
Lovely and deep. She brings it back up. So slow and regular. Never sped up,
Very
never
controlled.
slowed down. She gets a blue. Would that be for downward movement or
I don't
soft
think
knees,
so.
Rob?
I would rather say
It's certainly
Rusiniskas.
not downward movement,
Yeah.
is it? Let's have a look
No.
at the knees at the top. It's a good lift. She needn't worry, but we're just trying to explain. Seemed okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's a good lift. Piatkowska from Poland next. Now she missed her opener. And Coach Arkadius giving last minute words of instructions. There he is. Now Czech Arkadius, one of the best known faces in powerlifting, because he comes out onto the platform with so many lifters and has been doing so for so many years. So we need this one. Well, I'm going to keep everything crossed. No. No, she just needs to go a little bit deeper. And she looks as if she may be carrying a slight injury that could be preventing her from going any deeper. Or maybe it's just cramp. Well, we wish her well in the third round. Now we have Kovacs from Ireland, 152.5. The jury has overturned Piatkowska's failure in the second round. They're calling it a good lift. Well, that's good news.
That is good news.
It means that everyone is in the competition, and it shows the jury can work both ways.
Yeah. Very deep, very strong. Mia Kovac, Ireland.
And the good news for the referee doing her exam is she was the only one that the jury agreed with.
Yeah.
And if she'd pressed red, they wouldn't have been able to intervene.
No, she saved the day.
She did.
For Dankova.
Piatkowska.
Was it Piatkowska? That was Piatkowska.
And she's now put a cross against the third round.
Which makes sense, yeah.
There was I think her back was either strained or cramping. It makes sense not to put her out again. And this is Heikkinen from Finland, last lifter in the second round. A reminder, after the third round, 10-minute break, and then we come back and do it all again in bench press. Oh, she's battling well. That looks good.
Very good. 3 white lights and a good lift for Nina.
And into the third round, remembering Piatkowska will not take a third attempt. So it's Lopez again in the 69s. And she is taking 135. She PB'd on 130. And this is for a further 5 kilos onto her personal best.
135 kilos on the bar.
For another PB, and that bar's quite low down again, isn't it?
Yeah. Makes me think of Nicolas Perrault from the French.
Brought it up well, that should be good.
Very good. 3 white lights, that's 3 on 3, and I think 9 white lights for the Portuguese. Lopez.
And Delight.
Yeah.
Brunhofer from Austria, 135 kilos. No, just too much.
No. Did not manage to equal her personal best.
I think, if anything, she went deeper than she needed to and
true.
really struggled to get it back. Kukarova, 142.5.
Yeah, the deeper you go, the harder it is to get past the sticking point. But of course, you need to make sure that you lift according to IPF standards.
Yeah. Speaker saying Kucherova, so I think I'm going to go with that. So if we're wrong, at least we're all wrong together.
Yeah, Kucherova it is. 142.5, 2.5 below personal best. But getting close, of course. That's nice and deep.
That looks good.
Yeah. I think that's the deepest she squatted today. Yeah, 3 whites. And she's very happy with that.
And we have 3 more lifts.
Yeah.
Remember, Piatkowska will not take a third. So next up is Dankova from Czechia, and she's taking 150 kilos.
150 kilos on the bar for Lucy Dankova.
Another low bar squat.
Yeah. Going down very slowly. And brings it up.
Yeah, oh no. Was it a downward movement or just a stop? There was a downward movement. I thought she had it.
Yeah.
Then there was a downward movement, and then she was able to finish it. Such a shame.
It's always extra sad when you're almost there, you always make that lift, and then at the end it goes wrong. Now this is Mia Kovac from Ireland, 155 kilos for a 7.5 kilo personal best.
You know, I was looking at that bar again, Rob. I didn't see any downward movement.
No.
Now Mia Kovacs.
$155 kilos, only been competing for 1 year, so this is a massive bar already. Fighting it back up. And she gets it
2 to 1.
Yeah.
Referee from
Mia.
Germany called it on depth. Both side referees called it good. And finally, before we go to a 10-minute break, Nina Heikkinen, Finland. Her PB 170.5, the Finnish national record in squat for juniors. But this is for a new PB, for a new Finnish junior record.
fighting it, but not just there today. No lift for Heikkinen. This was the last lift in the second flight.
Yeah, and we'll be back again in 10 minutes for the bench press. Just a quick summary, and this is as they stand in the group. Remember, Jordan Bright from Ireland leads the 69s with 175 kilos. Nina Heikkinen from Finland leads the 76s with 170 kilos. Join us again in 9 minutes' time for the bench press. and welcome back to the afternoon session here in Skierniewice in Poland as part of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships 2022. This afternoon session is junior women, as you can see on the screen, 69 and 76B groups. There's the running order in front of you. We have two back-to-back flights. The first flight is all 69 kilo lifters, and the second flight is the remaining 69 kilo lifters and four 76 kilo lifters. The remaining top ranked lifters will lift back to back, and what promises to be a quite explosive session this evening, starting at 1800 hours local time. But here we have Dalioglu from Turkey, first out on the bench press. Her PB is 75 kilos. On the bar, 75 kilos.
Now, mostly it's a bit unlikely to start with your personal best on the bench press, but of course we don't know what these lifters have hit in training recently. This looks easy. So, 3 white lights, and she's on the board.
Now Jordan Bright from Ireland next. A really good squat competition.
Yeah. 175 kilos she squatted, and that was far from the end.
She is the leader.
Yeah.
And where she can go in squats, you know, once she gets a bit more experience under her belt.
Yeah. Next year she'll still be a junior.
And she'll be doing over 400 pounds. Certainly, that's 182.5.
Yeah, for sure.
So PB is 80, 75.
Oh, very easy. Just like a squats, to be
Yeah.
honest. 3 white lights. It's a bit like a spring, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just jumps up.
Now Havnen from Norway, PB 80, on the bar 77.5.
$77.5 for Yasmina.
That looked really, really easy.
Yeah, she's still smiling.
Now we have Valerie Velimanova, and she's taking 80 kilos, 2.5 kilos below her personal best.
She's on some strong squats as well. Now aiming for a bench personal best in the next couple lifts. Again, for the lifters at home, the people at home, this is the last time that you'll be seeing this phenomenon of lifters setting up with the feet on the bench, as it will no longer be allowed in 2023, according to the new IPF bench press rules. Gets the start command and brings it back up. It looked really good, but I might have seen some butt lift. No, that was just me. 3 white lights.
It was just you lifting your butt.
Yeah, it's just me.
Well, you did, but it was marginal.
It was marginal, so.
Now, Iduna Bink, Netherlands, 21 years old, been competing for 3 years, opening well below her PB. As you were saying, Rob, the more experienced the lifter is, the more likely they are to open safely, because they've experienced the lows that the new lifters have yet to experience.
Exactly. This is 80 kilos on the bar, 7.5 below PB. Easy opener. She hits the rack, but that's not necessarily a problem, only if it helps her. This is 2-1.
Well, she got a blue.
There was no downwards, so blue would indicate.
I think she got it for hitting the rack, but
Yeah,
it should be a yellow or
it should
nothing.
have been a yellow. But that referee is, of course, taking exams, so.
Yeah. Sophia Pilvax
90 kilos on the bar for
from
her.
Austria.
.5 below her personal best. Very easy attempt. And that's a good lift.
3 white lights.
Yep. Now, as you were saying, Martin, the more experienced the lifter gets, the lower they tend to open away from their personal best. And with the sub-juniors, for example, the newer lifters, we've seen that they open quite close to what they're capable of. And we've seen top-ranked lifters struggle with their openers and lose in total rankings because they always had to retake their opener.
Absolutely, and this is Lotta Leinberger, Ireland, 95 kilos.
Some quick adjustments to the bar position there. And now setting up for a big bench press. Opener of 95 kilos. 5 kilos below her personal best. 5 kilos away from the magical 100. Oh.
And I think we'll see the magical 100 in the second round.
This was very easy.
Now, lastly, in the same weight, it's Salai from Hungary. Well, we said Hungarians are known to be good bench pressers. And last out is a Hungarian.
Yeah, living proof with 7 years of experience. This is Esther Salai from Hungary, taking 95 kilos for a spin on her opener bench press.
Easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Don't think much more is needed
Nope,
from us.
just that it was easy.
And at the end of the first round, Salai leads on body weight from Leinberger, both at 95 kilos. Pilvax from Austria, third place, 90 kilos. Into the second round, and it's Dalioglu, and she's taking 80 kilos, equaled her personal best with her opener. So this for a 5K PB. And we've had lots of school children in today. They tend to stay for half an hour, sample the experience of the competition, and then go back to school, no doubt, to write all about it.
Future champions.
Oh, you can see from that angle how hard she had to work.
Yeah.
And it's good. She got a yellow, which again you can't see in the screen, but we can see here. Did the butt come up?
I don't think so.
No.
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 No. Looked good to me. It was a 5 kilo personal best, so she can be very happy with that.
Now Jordan Bright, 80 kilos. To equal her personal best.
Previous one was super easy. And this one still went up fairly
Yeah,
good.
I wouldn't say super easy, but more there.
Yeah, definitely.
I think maybe 82.5, yeah.
Yeah.
We each asked each other the same question at the same time. Great minds think alike, fools seldom differ.
That is so true.
So Havnen, Norway, This for a PB as well. She was 2.5 kilos short of it with her opener. She's going 2.5 kilos above it with her second round attempt.
Once you hit a personal best on a competition like this, you'll never go home empty-handed. Yeah,
Easy.
very easy. And that is a new personal best for her.
Now Valerie Velimanova, Czechia, 85 kilos, same for her, Rob. 2.5 kilo PB if she makes it.
Personal best attempt, 2.5.
85 kilos on the bar. Valerie Velimanova, Czech Republic.
You can hear the shouts of encouragement from the coaching area.
Yeah, a lot of Czech lifters present today.
Quite a long hold before she got the start command, but that looks good again.
He did. 3 white lights, well within her capabilities.
Now Bink from the Netherlands. She's taking 85. This is 2.5 kilos below her personal best.
85 kilos. On the bar. Salve on rack. Gets a command. Fights it up.
Had to really work.
Yeah, I agree. She white lights, a good lift that was 2.5 below her personal best. Now I think the safest bet in her case would be to go to 87.5 and equal her personal best.
I'm not sure there's much more there.
No. If she's going to take a third attempt after all, it might as well be 2.5
yes,
extra.
I agree. Now Pilvax, 95 kilos again for a personal best. She too started 2.5 kilos below it, and her second lift is 2.5 kilos above.
Sounds like the way to go. That's worked for many others. Now if you start below your personal best, it puts less pressure on yourself. Because powerlifting is also about peaking at the right moment. It's not because you hit a certain number at one point that you can hit it at any other point of the year. You need to be prepared for that. And that looks really strong and good.
Yes, it does. New PB if it's 3 white lights, or indeed if it's 2. But yes, it is 3 white lights.
3 white lights. Well done. Lotta Leinberga from Ireland. Going for 100, the first 100 bench in the session.
To equal her personal best. Well, the 95 flew up, didn't it?
It did, so we don't expect any trouble with this one. Of course, 2.5 kilo has proven to be a problem in the past, but based on her opener, we can expect this one to move. $100 kilos. And it does move.
Easily.
Yeah. Coach Jay looks happy and he's happy. 3 white lights.
What do you think next time? Safe 102 or go for 105?
I would go 102.
I would go 105. Because it's the B group and they're not throwing away titles.
That is true.
So why not go for it?
That is true.
And it might give her a chance of a medal overall.
You're absolutely
If-
right.
Do you know if she can post a big number?
That's the thing when you're in a B group, you need to guess. And she's going 102, Martin. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm sorry as
but
well.
but times
The-
will tell if she
they
should have
should-
gone for 105, you know?
They never listen to the older man. Esther Salai, 100 for her as well.
Very solid attempt.
3 wide lights.
Yeah. A solid 3 white lights.
One more round in the first flight. And the first out once again. Well, not once again. The first out this time is Jordan Bright from
Yeah.
Ireland, 82.5.
And I think Salai will go for 105 in this case.
Yeah, and she may be the one that gets the medal, the
Yeah.
reward for the bravery. Pilvax has gone 100 kilos as well for her third.
Yeah.
No, they've both gone 102.5.
And Salai must be lighter.
Yes, she is,
she
by
yeah.
80 grams.
Not taking any risks there. Jordan Bright from Ireland, 82.5, with Alex Kremins by her side. Was there downwards or did it just stall? Yeah, she gets it.
2 to 1.
Let's look at that replay because it was hard to see from here.
Downward movement from the referee in the far side.
It just stalled. It didn't seem to drop,
No.
in my opinion.
No.
Yeah.
Now, Dalioglu from Turkey, 85 kilos for a huge PB. This will be a 10k improvement on her incoming PB if she makes it.
No. No. Too heavy today.
Yeah. She still leaves with a PB. Now, Havnen, Norway, 85 kilos. And that failure by Dalioglu is the first red light in the whole of this flight, and it took until the second lift in the third round.
So we don't have a Josh Greenfield. He's moved to CrossFit as well. Josh.
Has he?
Yeah, he has. This is Yasmina from Norway, 85 kilos.
No.
No. Not today. Still smiling though, knowing she gave it her all. And she had a personal best at the second attempt, so
She did. Now, Velimanova.
Chase the opener for the second group, but slowly for Valerie. Let's go.
87.5, 5 kilo personal best if she gets this one.
Best defense, also for Valerie.
No. Another PB was just too much. Now, Iduna Bink from Netherlands, 87.5 kilos.
And the crowd is cheering her on. A lot of Dutch lifters in the crowd. .85 for her third attempt, equaling her personal best, and indeed the prediction that we gave, 2.5 extra. Hup, Holland, hup. Fighting it, but no. Sadly too heavy this time.
Well, suddenly from an all green field, there is a mass of red. And there are 3 more lifts, and they are all 100 or over. This is Pilvax. This will put her into the lead on body weight over the 2 lifters who are about to attempt 102.5.
Quick glance of the bench. The lifters use chalk on the back for extra grip, and sometimes it just might pile up, and then it's wiser to clean the bench press for a second.
The record was 93.5, there's a cake here. Another bar is over for Sophia Pilas, Austria.
Going for 100 kilos. 7.5 kilo personal best if she makes this one. So she must have felt confident on the second. Fighting it up. Still going up.
Oh, she's locked it, but was there downward movement?
Yeah, that's the question.
Wait and see.
Oh, she gets
it 2 to 1.
What a brave battle.
Wow, I thought she was going to strained her hamstring.
I
Well,
think that's a cramp from the
yeah,
from the arching.
I've experienced that before myself.
Same.
Not from arching, just from pushing.
No.
And this is Lotta Leinberger.
Oh, she'll get it overturned.
Yeah, I thought she would. Actually,
You thought there was downward movement,
we
didn't
didn't
you?
see a repeat of it.
Yeah.
But the jury are much closer than we are, and I thought as she was battling there was downward movement.
Yeah. Sorry,
So
no lift for
it's
Austria.
overturned Pilvax's lift. It's now showing us a no lift. But what a brave attempt.
Yeah, for sure.
Now, if this is really easy, I win.
If this is just borderline, I win.
I think I win.
What was this? 2.5 might have been the difference here. But hey, she gets
happy.
it. Congratulations.
It's a new PB.
It doesn't matter what we
No,
think. It matters
doesn't.
much that she has this lift.
We just try to entertain you over the
Yeah.
lifts and try and surmise and imagine.
We're adding some side quests here.
Now, also 102.5, but at a lighter body weight. This is Esther Salai. And if she gets this, she will lead the group on body weight. And that means she will be the target that they will all strive to beat when the A group lift this evening.
Exactly. And this is the last lifter out in this flight. And then we go straight to the next flight, which is part 2 out of 3 of the 69s and the first part of the 76s. Fights it back up, and that was fairly easy. She could have gone 105 in my opinion. But she gets it, and she is in the current gold medal position for the bench press. That is, of course, until we have our other groups as well.
They know what they've got to beat.
Yes.
And straight into the second flight, and first out is Cornelia Brunhofer from Austria, still in the 69s. We'll now be jumping between the 2 weight classes in this flight. She doesn't exactly look scared, does she?
No.
Just very calm, very placid.
Yeah, this is 7.5 below personal best. So this is probably a weight that she can double or triple in the gym and can hit at any given day. That's actually a nice definition of what an upper should be. A weight that you can hit at any given day.
Yes. Easy.
Very easy. Minimal effort.
And the
Sick.
weight goes up to 65 kilos
Yep.
for Nina Heikkinen, Finland.
Only 19 years old, so her first appearance in the junior weight class. .65 kilos on the bar for Heikkinen. She gets the command and brings it back up very quickly. And 3 white lights. That is a good lift for Nina.
Piatkovska, my apologies, 67.5, also in the 76s. I nearly said the 72s there. That's showing my age, isn't it?
No comments. So for Martina, 67.5. She had a bit of bad luck after the squats. So I hope that she recovered for the bench with a very narrow grip.
Yeah, she didn't take her third.
Yeah. That looked very easy.
It did. But she's certainly increasing the range of motion with a narrower grip.
Yeah. And she already has quite long arms.
Marta Lopez got big PBs in squat. What can she do in bench? Well, her PB is 70 and her opening bench is 70.
Yes. When I was back with the lifters after the first round of squats, I was talking to her and she said that it was her dream to be on an event like this. So for her, this is a dream coming true to be here, guided by her good friend Luisa Vargas, who will be lifting later on this week in the open 63s. There we go. And this is 70 kilos on the bar. Very easy.
Wow. And that equaled her PB. So this is only going to end one way,
Yep.
isn't it?
She will go home with a big PB.
In squat, in bench, in total, and possibly in deadlifts as well.
Yeah. Mission succeeded.
Kucherova. 72.5 kilos on the bar, 7.5 below her PB.
Meanwhile, our screens are vibrating because of the heavy deadlifts going on backstairs. Backstage, sorry, not backstairs. 72.5 for Sandra.
These plates seem very close to the rack, don't
Yeah. It's a good lift though, 3 white lights. But indeed, as you can see on the replay here, she really aimed for the rack. And she managed to stay in control, but at that point you might just lose balance and hit the racks or unrack before the rack command.
Now this is Mia Kovacs. 72.5 kilos in the under 76 kilo class.
Also new in the game, but already did a very strong competition.
Oh,
just
that was
like
an easy opener.
just like this. Wow, very strong Mia. 3 white lights.
Now Lucy Dankova, Czechia, last out in the first round. This is flying by today.
Yeah, it is. It's going really quick. The spotters and loaders are doing a great job. reducing the loading time to the absolute minimum.
And the lifters are providing great entertainment.
Yes, absolutely. And Lucy is no other. This is 85, 7.5 below personal best. It should move easy. The Czech Federation is well represented. Yeah, looked like an easy opener.
Yeah, I remember when we used to see lots of Czech lifters in Pilsen, but very few out of Czechia.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
that's really changed now. They send big teams.
Yeah. Quick summary.
Well, in the 69s, as we know, Salai leads from Leinberger, and in the 76s, after one round, it's Dankova who leads with 85 kilos. Cornelia Brunhofer, second round. And the good thing is everyone has a green light against their name for the first round. No one is eliminated from the competition.
So far.
Deadlifts to come.
Deadlifts to come. 67.5. It looked good. Still
Just waiting
some
for the third referee to press their light. And it's three white lights.
That is a good lift.
I was worried I saw a little bit of hip movement,
Me too, but
it didn't come off the bench. The old rule many years ago spoke about no hip movement, but that rule has evolved into the butt must stay on the bench.
yeah, true.
Piatkowska, 70 kilos on the bar. This will be a new personal best.
She got that back up. Two to one.
Blue on the far side. Can't see what that was for.
No, there was no downward movement
No.
and the elbows were locked.
Yeah.
And with this close grip bench press, it's even more clear that the elbows are locked.
So Nina Heikkinen, Finland, 70 kilos.
Fighting it back up.
Looks good.
Yeah, strong lockout. 3 white lights. On the contrary to the previous lifter, this one was extremely wide. Taking the indicating fingers on the rings, which is the maximal you can do. Reducing range of motions, but you're putting more stress on the shoulders and elbow joints.
This is Lopez, and this to add a PB in bench to her PB in total. And the 70 moved so well,
Yeah.
you can't think the extra 5 kilos would stop her.
I don't think so either. I have a feeling that this one will go up just as fast as the opener.
First time she's had a red on her bench bar.
Yeah, exactly. A red plate, that is.
Big moment.
A milestone for many lifters.
Oh no, she beat the start command. Well, she's
No, I
been
don't think
given
so.
it. I don't know how they're going to interpret that.
No, this doesn't necessarily need to be a problem. Yeah, 2 to 1. So the thing is, if you watch Pana from France, he does the same thing. The butt is still from the bench before the setup is complete. They drop and bring it back into position,
Okay.
and then they put the butt on the bench, and then they get the command. So there's no down movement before they got the start command. But I get the confusion. It does look.
But I think if the butt was on the bench, You lose. Well, she's got it 2-1.
Yeah.
Well done, and
Indeed.
it's a new PB.
It's a new PB, that's what matters.
Kucherova, 75 kilos. Just a 2.5 kilo jump. Oh, great lift.
Yeah, it is. 3 white lights, that's a good lift for Sandra.
Next, Mia Kovacs from Ireland. 2 more lifts to go in the second round.
Mia opened up on 72.5, which is 2.5 below personal best, and with this lift she will go over that if she makes it. $77.5. Come on, Mia.
Oh,
Wow.
really? That was a
Yeah.
PB?
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. We
Oh.
saw some movement in the hips there.
I didn't expect that.
The butt came off the bench
yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah,
But based on how that moved, she can
it was so easy.
she can do that with her legs up if she wants.
Yeah.
So she'll get that on the next one. She can even go 80 on the next one and still get it.
Now Dankova.
Yeah. Going for 90.
90 kilos, 5 kilo jump. Last out in the second round. And this would take her within 2.5 kilos of her personal best.
The braids are very well done as well.
Well, you know what you've got to do when the time comes.
Exactly.
And that hair grows a bit.
I just shaved it off. Lucy Dankova from Czech Republic, 90 kilos. Fighting it, and yeah, she gets it up.
It was good. I'm not sure much more is there.
Yeah.
Maybe she can match her PB next time. Certainly wouldn't go any more than that.
Exactly. And for the people at home, you can vote in the comments whether Martin or I will need to go for braids. Martin has the hair for it, I don't. So I'll need to grow it a bit.
You've got the age for it.
I got the age for it.
Just a quick summary of the 76s is Dankova leads from Kovacs. And we're into the third round. And it's Brunhofer. None of the 69 class lifters in this flight are coming near the top, which is why we didn't reference them in the summary. But they're building totals. Looks good.
It does. Yeah, that's a good lift. 3 white lights for Austria. Now, as you said, Martin, we flew through these sessions.
Certainly have. And I know people have said, oh, it's only B sessions. Well, there's no such thing as only in powerlifting.
That's true.
It's in top quality international lifters working as hard as they possibly can.
Each and every lifter that is lifting here today needed a national minima to be here. They had to beat other lifters in order to be here. So we are seeing the top of Europe here. Each
And
and
if
every
you're
one of
not in
them.
the top 8, it doesn't mean you're not a good lifter.
Doesn't mean.
But that is sticking.
He's fighting it. She's fighting it.
Oh, how on earth did she manage that?
I did not see downward movement, to be honest.
Neither did I.
Yeah. Yeah, she gets it.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, I thought she was gone.
The effort was rewarded.
And she got applause from the streaming team. And they're quite grudging in that applause. So Heikkinen.
72.5. Meanwhile, the first comments are coming in, and seems like we don't have to go for braids, Martin.
Well, you could go for a beard braid.
Yeah, that's okay. Next poll after this lift.
This is Heikkinen, 72.5. This for a new PB.
Yeah. Last one was easy. And she
Well, she
gets this
had to
one
work,
too.
but that's good, I think.
Yeah. 3 white lights, new personal best, and she seems delighted with that.
As she should be. Well, at least the comments prove people are watching us and listening to us, Rob. And
Exactly.
welcome to each and every one of you, wherever you are listening from, all around the world. And I know a lot of people from USA have taken in Jade Jacobs' performance yesterday. That has reverberated around the world. And this is
Absolutely.
Marta Lopez. She got a PB with her 75. Wasn't she the one who sort of almost nearly started and then stopped again?
Yeah. But you'll see it this time too. So they unrack,
Okay.
go downward a bit, and bring it back into position. Then place the butt, and then they wait for the start command.
Okay.
So
maybe
from this
maybe
angle,
we can
from
look
this
at it
angle,
from
yeah,
this angle, yeah.
perfect. So she brings it. Oh, she might have listened to us this time.
Oh, made it look easy.
So easy.
No, I actually think it was Mr. Start command and got away with it, but
Yeah.
maybe I'm a cynical old so-and-so.
Well, if you watch Pana from France, he does the same setup. Multiple actually do it.
Now Kucherova, 3 lifters to go before we go to a break.
And Jay Jacob has entered the hall. Talking about her.
And everyone bows in her presence.
Currently the highest good lift points of the whole competition so far.
But this is Kucherova,
Yes.
77.5. 2.5 kilos short of her PB. Very, very close.
Yeah, easy. Made easy
No.
work of that. 3 white lights. He's very happy with that. Thinking like maybe I could have gone a bit heavier, but that doesn't matter. I have my 3rd attempt.
Now Kovacs didn't get 77.5. But she's up to 280, as you thought she might, Rob.
Yeah,
Because it was just butt off the bench.
exactly.
And you said she could do it with her legs in the air.
The strength is definitely there. It's
Yeah.
just a technical error that we had here.
Well, hopefully they've sorted that out backstage.
Yeah.
No, I saw the hips coming up again, I'm afraid.
Will it be the same
Well,
problem?
we'll wait and see. Yeah. Something she does need to work on. Let's look at the replay. The hip movement was obvious, but, well, it wasn't as bad as last
It
time.
wasn't as bad, but there was already a bit of butt movement on the downward
Yeah.
movement as well.
And the coach is going to the jury,
Yeah.
and they actually send him back before he gets within 30 yards of them.
not
And
a chance. Not
the
a chance.
final lift of the session, Dankova, 95 kilos. And this will be to lead the 76 group going into the evening session bench press.
And meanwhile, the lifters of the A group in the evening session are already entering the hall. Samantha Eugenie, Laura, Clara Perrault. She heard that. Lucy now. Fighting for it. And she gets it
it's a
back
good
up.
battle.
That's a nice fight. And she gets it. Look how happy she is now.
3 white
She
lights.
just missed her 3rd squat on strength, and now
Yeah.
she got her 3rd bench on strength, so she's
She'd be
super
delighted
happy.
with that. Well,
Yeah.
we've seen a quite fascinating bench press session. We will take a short break while the platform is set up for deadlifts. Join us again in about 9 minutes' time. And welcome back to the afternoon session of day 4 of the European Classic Powerlifting Championships 2022 here in Skierniewice. My apologies, I'll get that right by day 10. We are nearing the end of the 69 and 76 class B groups. If you've been with us earlier this afternoon, you will have seen squat and bench. You join us at the start of the deadlift. First lifter out representing Ireland is Lotte Leinberger, and she is opening on 150 kilos.
Now this is 15 kilo below her personal best, but take into account that some lifters take bigger jumps on deadlifts, this might just go very easy. And there we go. A very fast lookout, 3 white lights, and a good lift for Ireland.
Now Jasmina Juliet Havnen, Norway, and she's opening on 152.5 kilos. Remember, no lifter has been eliminated from the competition, and we hope that continues. And every time a lifter makes a good opening deadlift, they also make a total.
So I wish every lifter at least a good opener to stay in the competition. This looks really good.
3 white lights. Jordan Bright next.
Yeah, 155. Jordan Bright, 155 for opener. Only been competing for 1 year. Now her squats flew up. She got a big PB on the bench press as well. Now let's see what she does on the deadlift.
Oh, that looked really easy.
She can
She's
take a big
one
jump
of
on
those
that.
lifters is probably going to be good at all 3 lifts
an all
as she
round.
develops.
An all-around lifter, as we say. Now Iduna Bink from the Netherlands. Opening at 165, which is 22.5 kilo below her personal best. Let's see how good this one moves. It moves very fast. 3 white lights. Good lift for the Netherlands.
Now Valerie Velimanova, Czechia. She's opening on 172.5, closer to her PB, Rob.
Yeah, exactly. Well, in the deadlift, most lifters take at least a 10 kilo jump to begin with. I say most of them, of course. If she does that, she will go for a new personal best on her second attempt already. And that is a good lift for her. Still plenty more there. Very fast deadlift as well.
Esther Salai from Hungary next. The leader in the bench press, and that may be significant when we get into the A groups this evening.
Yeah. It's always difficult for lifters in B groups to see or determine what they have to pick in order to get a medal. It's always a bit of a gamble.
Just do your best, I guess.
Yeah. Will I push myself far enough or too far so that I miss attempts? Yeah. Of course, the lifters from the A group only have to follow and match.
Wouldn't it be easier if you had 4 lifts?
Yeah, exactly. This is Esther Salai.
Looks nice and easy.
Yeah, very easy.
Just explain if you've just been joining us regarding the B groups. The 69s and the 76s have been split up and because there's more than 14 entered into each class, so the lower ranked lifters in both classes are lifting back to back this afternoon, and the higher ranked lifters will be lifting back to back this evening in what promises to be an explosive competition. Tonight will certainly make good television.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. So whatever you do, stay tuned. This was Asudi from Turkey, 180. Good lift.
Yeah, sorry we talked over it a little bit, but I think it's necessary, given that new viewers are joining us all the time, that we explain that it is a B group. And
Exactly.
Sofia Pilvax from Austria taking 180 kilos. And the opening numbers are just going up and up and up.
That's a good lift for Sofia.
I'm trying to understand why Sofia lifted 180. Ah, yes, sorry, we're back into the second round. My apologies. The scoreboard confused me for a moment because 3 of the lifters in the 69s are actually lifting in the second flight, along with the 4 lifters in the 76s who are lowest ranked. And this is Lotte Leinberger, her second attempt, 160 kilos.
Still very easy. 3 white lights.
Now Yasmina Juliet Havnen.
Our youngest lifter of the competition, in this group that is. 165 for a second, 12.5 kilo jump, and this will give her an instant deadlift personal best of 2.5 kilos. She'll also get the magical 400 kilo barrier, which is a massive total personal best for her. And this still looked easy.
Yeah, 10k total PB with 2 lifts remaining.
Yeah.
Just to say as well, Rob, everyone made their opener, so everyone in this group has made a total.
Epic. That's always great to hear.
Now Jordan Bright, fabulous squat of 175. Good bench of 82.5, and now a 10 kilo jump to 165 in her second round deadlift. Well, she's 22. I would love to see what she's doing in this championship.
Absolutely.
In 2023.
Absolutely.
Because I think this is a real star in the making.
We'll be hearing from her, that's for sure.
Iduna Bink.
Netherlands, coached by Piotr van den Hoek. Already been coaching all day as well. 15 kilo jump. This will bring her 7.5 kilo under her personal best.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does. The big jump paid off. 3 white lights. Good lift for Netherlands.
And next we've got Valerie Velamanova, Czechia, 185 kilos. This will be a new PB by 5 kilos.
Yeah, that is correct. 185 kilos on the bar for Valerie. Has to
She's
work for it.
working and working. Looks good.
Yeah, she gets it. 3 white lights. She's happy with that.
Esther Salai from Hungary next. 187.5 kilos on the bar. 10 kilo jump, 7.5 kilo PB.
Yeah, but her opener really flew up. Esther is really having a great competition day. Currently ranked first, of course, in the B flights. But I have a feeling that after this deadlift, we can still expect another big deadlift from her. So she'll still climb a bit in total.
Looks good.
Yeah, it does.
Not a lot more to be said, really.
Yeah, 3 white lights. Sophia Pilvax from Austria.
In the Phoenix outfit.
Yeah. 190 kilos on the bar for her. 10 kilo jump and 5 kilo personal best. If she gets this one, we might see 200 kilo pull from her. Yeah.
Well, she looks like a deadlifter, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does. She does have the posture for it. And
Now,
she says it's good.
Daloglio has taken a 15 kilo jump, Rob, to be last out in the second round. 195 on the bar. I'm wondering how close this might put her to a deadlift medal if she makes this and then is able to go beyond it.
Yeah.
Pilvax has gone 200 for her third, so we're seeing some really good lifting
Yeah.
here.
And this is only the B group yet. 195 for Asude. And she gets it up.
Wow.
It was very solid lift. Yeah, 3 white lights.
And at the end of 2 rounds of deadlift, it is Dalioglu that leads with 195 from Pilvax on 190, Salai 187.5, and we're into the third round, and first out is Laneberger 167.5 for a new personal best. I think I said Lane when I've been sticking to line all day, so I'll go back to Lineberger.
I think it's Lineberger indeed. 167.5. This will give her new personal best by 2.5 kilos. Last one was strong as well. One more time to finish her competition. A great day of lifting for her. If she gets this, she will also get a 4.5 kilo personal best attempt. Now I'm not sure if she will get blue lights for ramping on the thighs.
I don't think so.
No, she gets a 3 white lights and she's relieved, happy, and so is coach Jay Farrand.
Now Havnen, 170 on the bar. Well, she got a PB with her second with 165, and this is to push it up another 5 kilos. But she had to fight for the 165. She smiles. They had both coaches out with her for this one. They know it's a big important lift for her. Let's see if she can do it.
7.5 kilo personal best. Let's go, Yasmin. Now.
She's pulling it.
Yeah, she gets it.
Oh, she smiles at the top. That's good.
3 white lights.
Rob, I'm going to say something now no commentator should say. There has not been a missed deadlift yet in this whole flight.
I'm not going to say anything to that, Martin.
Let's hope we can get through the whole of the third round. Wouldn't that be fantastic?
It would be fantastic.
All greens.
And they're all
24 greens.
they're all capable of doing it. Please give it to us. All greens. This is Jordan Brights from Ireland. 175, 10 kilo jump, another 10 kilo jump.
And it has to be said, in all green.
An all green. Green socks, green singlet, green t-shirt.
And green lights.
And green lights.
Oh, she's right in her limit, but I think that's good.
Yes. Sigh of relief here. That was 3 white lights, a new personal best for her, a massive total personal best as well.
The last 4 are really battling to register lifts that might get them a medal when the 69 class is decided this evening. So they're all really pushing their limits.
190 kilos on the bar for Valerie Velemanova.
Yeah, next 2 lifters both take 190. And for what it's worth, Velemanova is the lighter of the 2.
Fighting it. Oh no.
Ah, there goes our green dream.
Sad times, Martin, sad times. Was it too much to ask for?
Well, I've never seen it before, so I guess yes. Because they're trying so hard in third rounds, and they've got something to lift for in deadlifts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes, they may not get on the total podium, but one of them may get on the deadlift podium, and that's what they're all working towards.
And this is Iduna Bink, 190 kilos. This will give her a new personal best attempt. Personal best. She's fighting for it. Fighting for it.
It's just stuck.
Still
It's resting now. No.
Just couldn't lock it out. 3 red. Sorry. No lift.
Now Esther Salai. She's going 192.5. 3 more lifts, and then we are straight into the second flight, which contains 3 69s and 4 76s.
Esther Salai, 192.5. Only a 5 kilo jump for her. But that might just be the right call. Looks like a good lift to me. Yes. 3
white lights, yeah.
And she's done for today.
Well, 2 lifts to go, and this is Pilvax. We've said she looks like a deadlifter. Well, she smashed her deadlift PB today. She got 190 in the second round. Previously, it had been 185. Now she's going for a massive 197.5. And this isn't just about PBs. This is about trying, as I said, to get on that deadlift podium about 8:30, 9 o'clock this evening.
I did see that she lowered her opener from 200 to 197.5.
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe she had 200.
I think she had. Absolutely. Yeah, 3 white
3
lights.
white lights. She's delighted. What a huge PB. 12.5 kilo PB on what was incoming. And there is 1 more lift in this session. And it's Dalioglu 205. Well, it's a bigger number that won the gold in the 63s
Yeah,
last
that's true.
night. So this could contend for a deadlift medal. Dalioglu 205 for a chance of a deadlift medal later in the day.
And the Turkish crowd is cheering her on.
But nobody can help her now.
Her versus the bar. No.
No, brave attempt.
Just too heavy.
Brave attempt.
Well, very brave attempt. It is 205 kilos
Yeah.
after all.
And we go into the second round. Let's just have a quick summary of the top three in the deadlift. The leader, and I say the leader rather than the winner because of the A and B group thing. The leader is Pilvax from Austria with a fantastic pull, 197.5. Dalioglu, Turkey, missed that last one, but she's second with 195. Third at the moment with 192.5 is Salai from Hungary, and they will now have to wait and see if that is enough for a medal. And we go into the second flight, where we have 3 69s and 4 76s.
$160. 7.5 kilo personal best.
Looks good.
It does. 3 whites. Good lift for Lucy.
And now Sandra Kucherova, 160 kilos on the bar. Dankova was in the 76s, by the way. For Kucherova, we go back to the 69s.
Yes. 160 kilos on the bar, that's 10 kilo below her personal best, which she will probably hit on the next one if this one goes well. And it does go well.
Looks good.
Yeah. 3 whites. It's a good opener. Heikkinen, Nina from Finland. 160, 5 kilo below personal best. Also lifted great competition so far and also currently ranked first in the minus 76 kilo weight class. Temporarily, of course, as this is the B flight.
Looks good.
Yeah, a good opener. 3 white lights. The referees agree with us. Mia Kovac, Ireland, 160 kilos on the bar, 20 kilo below her personal best. Was definitely really strong at the bench press, but sadly missed her 2 last lifts because of the butt lift. Strength was there, so.
Yeah, that's just got to be sorted in the gym.
Yeah, look at
but
this.
Loads. Oh.
No, sadly no.
Oh, she's done all the hard work.
Yeah, she fell forward.
Yeah, too fast almost. Watch.
Yeah, before she got the down command,
Yeah.
she fell forward. But it's like you said, she must have gone up so fast that she had a bit of a rebound. So
you know, she shouldn't reproach herself because she's a brand new lifter.
yeah,
She is going to learn so many
Oh,
lessons in one afternoon
that is
that it
true.
would take her 2 years to learn in the gym.
Yeah.
She's learning them all on the job today.
That is true.
Piatkowska,
Field experience, Martin.
that's it.
Oh, she
No,
she
no,
fell
she's
forward.
not going to get that, I'm afraid.
Yeah, she lost balance there. Meaning that 2 lifters did not make their opener so far.
2 out of 4.
Yeah.
2 out of 5, sorry. And we have 2 more lifts in the 69s before the end of the first round. The good thing about the fails, Rob, is it's not been strength. It's not that they can't get the bar
Yeah.
off the floor. It's just inexperience in one and the need to just focus at the top and just loss of balance with the other. So they should both be put right in the second round.
Exactly.
So this is Brunhofer, 165 kilos. She's the Austrian record holder with 183, and that looked nice and
Yeah.
easy. Plenty more there.
Exactly. Very long legs as well. Typical deadlift posture. Marta Lopez from Portugal now, 167.5, 7.5 over her personal best. So she is opening with 7.5 kilos more than she's ever officially done.
Well, she's PB'd in both the others, and as you say, she's just so happy to be here.
Just being here was enough for her, taking part of this championship.
And she'll still be a junior next year.
Yeah. Where she gets to do it all over again.
Great lift.
Very strong. 3 white lights.
And that's the end of the first round already. It's racing by, and it's Kovacs from Ireland. Well, she'll hardly have had time to recover from the first one.
Yeah, exactly.
Just to say that Heikkinen leads the 76s from Dankova, Kovacs, and Kowska still to register a lift. But this is Kovacs. Just got to hold it at the top. That's it. Should be fine.
Yeah, I agree. 3 white lights was good this time.
It was never really a doubt, was it?
No.
She's just got to decide to go with her planned second or to go with her planned third now,
Yeah.
or maybe something in between.
And if you're not 100% certain, just retake your opener. Don't take any risks. Because we've seen lifters that did an opener and they made a technical error, but strength was there.
Yeah.
And then on the second attempt, the strength wasn't there anymore when they
Yeah.
went up in weight anyway.
So this is Dankova,
Yeah.
160, new PB by 7.5 kilos. But she did have to work for her opener.
That's true. This was just as easy as your opener, I would say.
Yeah, same lift.
Yeah.
10 kilos didn't change anything.
No. 3 white lights. Martina Piatkowska, 162.5.
Needs this, and then everyone is in the competition.
Yes.
Just keep balance. Don't let the bar get in front of
No.
you. Keep fighting. Should be good.
Should be good.
But
indeed.
that was too heavy for an opener, really, wasn't it, Rob?
It does.
She gets 3 white lights.
Yeah.
Everyone is in the competition.
As we know, she looked a bit hurt after squats, so maybe
But
this was not expected.
Yeah. I mean, that looked more like a third lift than a first.
It does. But she's in the competition.
Yeah,
She
everyone
has
is.
She has a valid lift in, so
And now Kucherova, 167.5 for the next 2 lifters. Kucherova in the 69s, Heikkinen in the 76s. That's good.
it is.
Well, it looks good, just to be safe.
It is
And
good.
It is, yeah. Yeah, we don't have to worry about butt coming off the bench or interpretations of depth in the deadlift, do we?
Indeed.
If it looks good, it probably is. Now Nina Heikkinen, as the speaker says, PB attempt. Current PB 165, this for 167.5.
Yes, on the second attempt.
Looks
There it
good.
does. Good lookout. 3 whites. Well done, Nina. Now 175 kilos on the bar for Marta Lopez.
She's PB'd in squat, PB'd in bench, PB'd in deadlift,
Yeah.
and obviously PB'd in total. And now
Big time.
see how much she can push up her deadlift and total PBs, having the day of her powerlifting life today. Happy to be here and performing better than she has ever performed before.
On an international platform. 175 kilos on the bar. And she locks it out.
Yeah, that's good.
Technically very strong. 3 white lights, good lift for her, and that is indeed a big deadlift PR and a big total PR for her.
Now Cornelia Brunhofer from Austria, last out in the second round. Now she is going 180. This would only put her 5th in the B group. Remember, she's competing with all the lifters in the first flight. And the third of them is on 192.5. The fourth is on 185. That's Velamanova. And this would put her to 5th. If she wants to contend for a deadlift medal, in simple terms, she's going to smash this and put another about 17.5 kilos on the bar.
Yeah, I agree.
No, and that's not going to happen.
No. Well, it's just too heavy, this one.
Yeah. And we have one more round in this afternoon session, Rob.
Yeah.
And it'll slow down a little bit because as per the rules of powerlifting, the bar will be cleaned between each lift. You can just see the summary there, the 69s, Pilvax 197.5, Dalioglu 195, Salai 192.5, and that is what Brumhofer was going to have to come into the midst of for a chance of a medal. Sadly, it was not to be, and we have Dankova coming out for her third and final lift.
162.5 kilos on the bar. 10 kilo personal best.
It's only 2.5 kilos up.
Yeah.
Are the shoulders back this time?
Yeah.
What do the referees say?
Yes. 3 white lights.
Great lift.
Look how surprised she
wide
was.
lights.
Look how surprised she was. She's so happy now.
Piatkowska, her final lift of the competition is 165 kilos. Only 19 years of age. She will be a junior for a long time yet. And if she can improve a few kilos a year, every year on all 3 lifts, by the time she leaves the junior, she is going to be absolutely a top lifter.
That is true.
It's the longevity and the small and constant improvements that get you to the top.
More than in any
unless
other
you're a
sport, I would say.
phenom.
Yeah.
No.
Not today. She did look like she hurt her back a little bit
Yes,
after
she
squats,
did.
so you don't want to push yourself too
I
hard on
actually
that lift
thought
then.
she might do one squat to make a total and leave it there.
I agree.
But of course, she had to take a second because she missed the first,
Yeah.
and maybe that's where it should have stopped. Now we have Kucherova.
170 kilos on the bar, equaling her personal best.
Oh, it looks good.
It does.
Just worried slightly about the right knee.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the
Two
near
whites.
side referee saw that. But yeah, it's a good lift for the effort alone. But three lifts to go. Heikkinen, 170 kilos. Another PB, only 2.5 kilos more than the second round, but it's another PB if she gets it.
170 kilos.
The speaker will be shouting her on. No, we thought she was at her limit
Yeah.
with the second, and she probably did herself when she only went another 2.5.
Yeah. Mia Kovac now. 170 kilos on the bar.
Yeah, she's taken a jump because she missed her opener, had to take it again, and the opener was really fast.
It was so fast.
This is just the equivalent of 160, 165, 170.
Yeah.
Only if she weren't to make it, she wouldn't have the 165 to fall back on. But that doesn't
I
really
agree.
matter.
No. Throughout the competition, there were some points to work on, but the strength was always there. So she'll improve so much in the near future. And this is a good deadlift to finish the day. No doubt there. 3 white lights. Good lift for her. And a little smile at the end, of course.
And then there were two, and they are both in the under 69 kilo class. $180 kilos represents a 20 kilo. This 20 kilo improvement on the 160 she came with. She came with a total PB of 355. She's already on 387.5, and this would put her to 392.5. Her next target, when she watches this back, is 400 plus, and we expect to see that
Absolutely.
at next year's championships when she will still be a junior.
She owes it to us. 180 kilos, insane weight for someone who's only been lifting for 1 year.
Up to 1 year.
Up to 1 year.
No, and she has to
not
settle
today, sadly.
for 387.5
But
and
give her some
175. Still fantastic.
Give her some time and she will
One
pull
to
it
go,
soon.
an attempt change. And it'll be for Brunhofer because there's no one else.
Yeah.
And is she going to try a Hail Mary? She's going 187.5. Nothing to lose. Won't get her a medal.
No.
But it will get her a PB. It will get her a new Austrian national record.
Yeah. New Austrian national record. And then total personal best as well. Not sure if that's a record, but anyway, a total PB
Come on,
for her.
Cornelia, bring some fire.
Last one out in this flight. Come on.
You've got to want it.
You got to live it.
Let's go. No.
No. The electric magnet was on.
I'm afraid so.
Well tried though.
That was a good session. I know people knock B sessions, Rob, but in lots of different ways, the lifters performed brilliantly.
Exactly. And we need these sessions to put into perspective of what the other lifters are able to do. They belong together, all of them.
So there you have the totals. that they have set a target for. Anyone that wants a total medal has to go past Esther Salai at 462.5 in the 69s and be past Nina Heineken's 410 in the 76s. Any closing thoughts, Rob, before we go to a break?
Well, were indeed the B groups, but they have shown some real fighter spirit. We've seen some beautiful lifts, some big deadlifts as well. We almost saw 200 lift, but they all got really close. So they definitely set an example for the next groups to come. I'm really curious what the A groups will bring, but for now, I'm really impressed with what these ladies already showed.
And I think the other thing to say about the B groups, they give us the chance to showcase the A groups back to back prime time, and that is one of the things that is going to bring the sport even further forward.
That is true.
On that note, the back to back elites in the 69 and 76s will set out at 1800 hours Central European time tonight. Please join us then. Of course, there's no medal ceremonies now, but please join us then at 1800 hours. 15 lifters in the 69s and the 76s, and it promises to be absolutely magical. Don't you dare miss it.